Most of us find it quite challenging to find that perfect wedding present for someone you care about. Even if the couple has a gift registry, many would rather give something off-list and exceptional and memorable. This way, the gift will have a special meaning to the couple on a personal level. For Kathy and Brandon Gunn, a lovely couple from Northville, Michigan, they received one such wedding gift. However, they felt that the present was so unique that they left it unopened for over 9 years. Once they did open in it, its secrets had more of an impact than they ever could have imagined. Brandon and Kathy Gunn are a wonderful married couple from Northville, Michigan, located just outside of Detroit. One evening, nearly a decade after their own marriage, the Gunns found themselves preparing for a friend's wedding. As such, the two were talking about what present to pick up for their friends. In particular, Brandon and Kathy Gunn discussed a wedding present that, believe it or not, they had not opened in the 10 years since their wedding. That's right. Of course, it sounds rather strange, if not downright rude, to receive a wedding present and not open it for nearly a decade. As you might imagine, Brandon and Kathy's 2K7 wedding was a sight to behold. Nearly 300 friends and family came from all over the United States to celebrate with the couple in Michigan. As it was a wedding, the newlyweds received plenty of gifts to commemorate their special day. However, out of all the presents, one stood out in particular. Kathy's great-aunt Alison gave the couple a wrapped box with precise instructions attached. "Do not open until your first disagreement," read the accompanying note from Kathy's relative. Even for the strongest couples in the world, going 10 years without a single disagreement seems downright impossible. However, Brandon and Kathy are not claiming to have a perfect union. There were even a couple of instances where we both considered giving up, but we never opened the box. I honestly think that we both avoided turning to the box because it would have symbolized our failure. Just 2 years into Brandon and Kathy Gunn's marriage, and Kathy's great-aunt Alison could not understand why her niece had not opened the gift yet, so she called her niece and asked if she could come over. Alison intended to get to the bottom of the mystery. She could never have expected that Brandon and Kathy would wait another 8 years to unveil the present. The years continued to pass, and Brandon and Kathy still did not open the wedding present from Alison, despite the occasional disagreement or rough patch. "My husband and I are both very competitive people," she said. "We love a challenge." The wedding present held so much meaning, not only because of the day Kathy and Brandon received it, but also who gave it. You see, just a year before the couple's wedding, Alison's longtime husband of 50 years and one of Kathy's favorite relatives, Uncle Bill, has passed away. Because of the terribly sad passing of Uncle Bill, after his 50 years of marriage to Alison, Brandon, and Kathy felt significant pressure to wait until the perfect moment to open the gift and reveal its contents. And even though the instructions said, "Do not open until your first disagreement," the couple felt like opening it during a negative episode in their lives would ruin the extraordinary present. Brandon had a great idea. Why not open the gift, not as a solution to a disagreement, but as a celebration of their healthy marriage? "If we made it this far," said Brandon, "I don't think we need the box to save us." After 10 long years, Brandon and Kathy felt they had finally arrived at the perfect time to open the present from Aunt Alison and Uncle Bill. However, neither were prepared for what they would find inside. Finally, after nearly a decade of waiting to open the wedding present, and the rest of the Gunn family going almost insane, Kathy and Brandon decided to open the mysterious gift. With their children alongside them, Brandon brought the present out of the closet and put it on the table. Taking a deep breath, the couple started opening the gift. Opening the gift, Brandon and Kathy found a very odd assortment of objects in the mysterious wedding present. First, they pulled out another box that contained some ordinary, albeit a tad fancy, bathroom items like lotion and hand towels. Next to this sat 2 wine glasses and a matching vase. Then, at the bottom, they found 2 bundles of cash with small notes attached. Brandon and Kathy felt quite confused by the items, as you probably do. Fortunately, the handwritten messages did provide some answers. In fact, the 2 notes that Kathy and her spouse found provided all the additional instructions they needed. At first glance, Kathy and Brandon did not understand Alison and Bill's gift. However, the very first note revealed all. Wrapped around the first bundle of cash was a small sticky note addressed to Kathy, reading, "Go get a pizza, shrimp or something you both like. Get a bath ready." Meanwhile, the note addressed for her husband stated, "Go get flowers and a bottle of wine." As it turned out, much of the Gunn family had been right all along. All along, we assumed that the contents of that box held the key to saving a marriage the mom wrote. An age-old trick unbeknownst to us rookies. Still, the present had given them so much more than just a few old secrets. After all this time, Kathy and Brandon Gunn looked at Alison like some sort of marriage expert. So we thought the box would save us, and in a way it did. That box went beyond what I believe my great-aunt had intended. For 9 years and 3 moves, that box sat high on a shelf in various closets gathering dust. Kathy wrote in a Facebook post after opening the wedding present. Yet it somehow taught us about tolerance, understanding, compromise, and patience. Our marriage strengthened as we became best friends, partners, and teammates, Kathy added. Today we decided to open that box because I finally had a realization. I realized that the tools for creating and maintaining a strong, healthy marriage were never within that box. They were within us.